Welcome to the Investing Podcast, presented by Tusk Media. Now, for your early morning look at financial news and activity in audio and video form, here's the Morning Market Mimosa.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Investing Podcast. This is your Morning Market Mimosa. Today is Tuesday, August 9th, and we're almost halfway through the week, folks. This is your Tuesday motivation coming at you. You guys can do it. We're almost to the midpoint, my second least favorite day of the week, but we're almost there. So let's go ahead and keep grinding through. But I know you guys are here for the market updates, so enough of that. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Stocks today looked as though we were going to make another record close. Markets were up in the future sense, and a lot of people were saying that's coming from investors' confidence in the data coming out today. A lot of that was based on the productivity figures, which actually said that productivity was down 0.5% in the second quarter, which kind of conflicts with what the futures were hoping for. But futures were up. The market did open up. The Dow opened up 17 basis points. The S&P up 9. The NASDAQ opened up 16. Global Dow was up about 0.5% right after the open. Gold was up 25 and oil was up 60 basis points. So everything's up across the board despite these poor productivity figures, but we're not complaining. If the market's up, everybody's happy, so let's keep it going. Next big piece of news today, it's small, but this is really the biggest headline that I saw in the market, was Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm a big fan. I think they have a superb selection of wings. Desert Heat is one of my favorites. I'm not sure if that was a limited time offer or not, but that's a personal favorite of mine. It's a dry kind of rub, but it's also got a nice tender taste to it. So conflicting tastes there, but they mix together in a very nice way. So if they still have it at Buffalo Wild Wings, be sure to check that out. I'm a big fan. But the actual news regarding Buffalo Wild Wings, their stock price target today was raised to $165 from $130 at Credit Suisse. So that stock has seen a nice bump thus far. We're going to keep an eye on it and see how people react to this upgrade throughout the day. The only other big thing to do right now is to give you guys an Olympic update. I think one of the biggest headlines yesterday was the men's 100 backstroke. The last time, I don't know if you guys knew this, the last time the U.S. did not win the gold medal in the men's 100-meter backstroke was in 1992. And last night, Ryan Murphy, who is a first-time Olympian, by the way, kept the streak intact and set an Olympic record. So, Ryan, that's insane. Good for you. You're never going to hear this, but that's all right. That was one big headline, too. The second one, Japan, gymnastics. Unfortunately, Japan returned to the top of the gymnastic world after beating Russia and China in the team events. So they pulled away with the gold there. Unfortunately, we did not even medal there. But perhaps the biggest headline was the women's 100 breaststroke. I hope you guys have been keeping up with this story, but American Lily King, who basically went head-to-head with Yulia Efimova, I think I'm saying that right, basically because Yulia was accused and punished, mind you, for drug doping. They showed a shot of Lily while Yulia was swimming in another race. Yulia won the race, and you see Lily watching the race on a TV, and Yulia wins, and she puts up the number one. This was in the semifinal. She's saying she's number one. She's going to win the gold. Lily's watching on the TV. You see her look at her and give her a little finger wag. So she counters her number one with a finger wag, saying, "Nuh-uh, I don't think so." So they finally swam last night, Yulia against Lily. And Lily won. That's right. The American won, broke an Olympic record, and basically had the last word, kind of saying, we don't deal with cheaters. I know Andrew and Krebsbach semi-endorsed that last episode of the Investing Happy Hour, but cheaters never win in my book. And Lily King pulled it away. She showed the world that we're purebreds. We could do what we want. We don't need drugs to enhance our performance. So Lily King, that's great. Let's go ahead and give these medal counts an update. So now the U.S. has 5 gold medals. China, unfortunately, also has 5. Australia, 4. They're still in it. Italy, 3. In South Korea, they're not even in the top 5. So I'm going to change this to Japan. And Japan has 3. So either South Korea has 3 or they have 2. I'm not sure. But those are your leaders right now. Really close up here. I honestly didn't think it was going to be that close, not being cocky or anything. But, I mean, we're really good swimmers. And the fact that we're tied right now with China, I guess that's their gymnastic ability. But it's a head-to-head right now in the Olympics. So like we say here at the Investing Podcast, we only care about gold medals. So anything else is irrelevant. So this is our gold medal tracker. So this tie here means you guys got to tune in. See who is going to break this locked up tie for first in terms of gold medals. I know I'll be watching. But this has been your Morning Market Mimosa. We'll be back for a stock market power lunch. I believe it will be me again. But as always, no promises. But until then, you guys have a great morning, and we'll talk to you guys at lunchtime.
Tusk Media is a subsidiary of Narwhal Capital Management. Ratings and reviews of Tusk Media content are not to be construed as endorsements of opinions, analysis, or services offered by Tusk or its parent company. The opinions and predictions shared here are our professional beliefs at the time of publication. We are not under duress from any of the corporate entities mentioned. This is not a solicitation to take any particular action. Although we are investment advisors, this information should not be considered investment, legal, or tax advice. We strive to be as impartial, insightful, and accurate as possible. We base our opinions, analysis, and calculations on information we believe to be reliable, but we cannot guarantee its accuracy. We can, however, guarantee that our opinions will sometimes be flat out wrong due to a variety of factors. Employees and clients of Narwhal Capital Management may or may not hold positions in the securities detailed and may or may not hold these positions in the future. A full list of all securities purchased, sold, or held during the 12 months preceding the date of this publication can be provided upon request. Unless otherwise noted, all data accessed via MarketWatch or the Bloomberg terminal. Past performance does not guarantee future results. A copy of Narwhal's Form ADV is available at the SEC's website, www.advisorinfo.sec.gov, or from Narwhal upon written request.